Typing noises. Haha, typing noises. Wahaha. Evil typing noises. 2 live streams in one day. I'm making up for the lack of streams recently. Wahoo. Because I have wanted to stream more, but I have not had much energy to. Been struggling a little lately. So I have not had much energy to stream all the time. Usually I do. A shame. I'm trying my best though, that's what matters. Were you drawing? I haven't even moved yet. I'm not drawing. I'm crocheting. I am holding a crochet hook. Yes, I am not drawing, guys. Hello. I am using white yarn today. And if I end up doing a crochet stream tomorrow, don't know if I will or not. I try to stream every day for the most part. I don't know if it'll be a crochet stream. Then you guys will see tomorrow's color. Is there a Veronica profile picture, like from Heather's? Or from something else? And better question, is it Barrett Weed? Oh, Forsaken. Hello, hello. Oh, you're most thank you, I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Can this yarn just come here, please? I love crocheting on stream. Honestly, it's so relaxing. It keeps me grounded. It keeps me from... Okay, YouTube, no need to kick me, bro. Little rude. YouTube channel, thank you. I appreciate it. It's time to sleep. It's like 6 o'clock for me, almost. Speaking of which, I need to eat dinner. But like, all I have is like, say food-wise, is like canned soup, and I'm tired of canned soup. One can only eat so much canned soup before they go insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 5 petals on here. Oh. You're so happy right now? I'm glad to hear someone is doing good. I would say go to bed since it's 1 a.m. for you, but I stayed up till 2:30 and couldn't fall asleep till like really late last night, so I can't be talking. Okay, this knot is stuck. Wow. Revolutionary. If you have a question, just ask the question. Yeah, I need to bring old one. There's no need to apologize for that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with being an old subscriber. That just means you've supported the channel for a while. One flower down. I need to sew on. I have a couple left from the stream earlier that I have not sewn on yet that I need to sew on. Am I gonna do that right now? No. Give insomnia real. How long have we been a furry for? And I think since I was like 13, 14 maybe. Hello. This project is going to take me so long, but honestly, I really like not having to sit here and count stitches. It takes me like an hour and a half to get 10 flowers sewn together. But at the same time, it's still relaxing. On Paw Pads 4, I made a video on Paw Pads 4. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For one, I do not, with Paw Pads 4, I personally, due to biblical beliefs, I don't support LGBTQ, but at the same time, I don't like people that are downright homophobic and mean to people that are trans, gay, etc. So I in no way support that. Because very disrespectful. Very abusive to dogs. Do not like it. I do have other masks. Yes, I have mask tours up. I posted a mask tour recently, actually. Hello, hello. I physically cannot remember everyone, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is my favorite mask to wear for streaming because it is most comfortable on my facial type. No, I have masters up. I am actively doing something. I am not going to draw. I am not going to go get mask tours. I am doing something. I am crocheting and talking. I get that question so often, and it's like, no. "35 years, what are you, a damn vampire?" Belfruit. Got a vampire in the chat. Are you crocheting? I'm crocheting flowers. I need to figure out a better way to sew them on, though. Because I don't like how they've been turning out. Another flower done. It's gonna be pretty. I personally don't think the project is pretty this far. Okay, there we go. This is what it looks like so far. I don't know. I'll let y'all decide if this looks good or not. Pat pat. You're 16? Yes. It's amazing. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, I also read that as 35 years. That's why I was like, are you a vampire? What? The frick do you mean congratulations, you accomplished something? I accomplished a lot in my life. In the nicest way possible, I could give less of a shit if you're... Or I couldn't give less of a shit if you're a femboy or not. I do not care. Please stop spamming it. See, I don't know how to crochet them back to back, so I have to individually sew them all together. Yay. They aren't a furry? Yes, I am. Who told you I wasn't? Nobody did that. You're assuming that and spreading misinformation about me, and that's how misinformation gets spread, my friend. I did 2 streams today, so technically I'm not still streaming. I did 2 today. This is my second one. A snow leopard? Ooh, nice. Have your stream, you don't have to set time for them? That's chill. I don't have to set time for them either. You come sometimes, you don't come sometimes. That's all chill. Did you mess my gels on the floor? Oh my goodness, thank you. It doesn't, see, I have a little thing called a bad sleep schedule and insomnia. I don't know if I have insomnia, I struggle sleeping, even with melatonin. I can't fall asleep till like 3, get up at like 10, and then just feel the need to nap all day. And then I'll sit on the couch and just black out. Yeah, technically, after the 3rd day mark, if you don't sleep, your brain starts eating itself. So, let's not do that. I am not going to answer brain rot questions. Someone calls me a furry, what's their comeback? Wow, congrats, you have eyes. Why would I need to come back something that's not an insult? I mean, I've never been to Ohio, I don't think. I think I've, like, passed through Ohio while my family was traveling. But I don't think I've really ever stopped in Ohio to do anything. And another flower has been crocheted. I mean, I don't need to come back because I am a furry. You don't go to school? I don't go to public school. I am still getting my education. You know that furry is an insult? No, it's not. You're just too boring to think of an actual one. That's like looking at someone that's a girl and going, "You're a girl." It's not an insult, it's a statement. If I'm a furry and you're going, "Furry," how is that an insult? You're just reciting what I've already said. If you think that's an insult, then clearly you don't know what a real insult is. If you eat too much sandpaper, I can't say I have an answer for that. If you're crocheting, it's like flowers and stuff. Anyway, we're at 40,308 subscribers. How do I feel about LGBTQ Arthurians? I do follow the Bible, not strictly, but I do follow the Bible and believe in the entire Bible. I don't support Therians or LGBTQ, but I'm still going to treat them as I would anybody else because they're still people that deserve love and respect. And that being said, if you are LGBTQ or Therian, you are still welcome on my channel. My channel is for everyone as long as you're respectful. What does my real face look like? I am gonna be real. I have the face of a basic teenage girl that bullies autistic people. That is what I look like. I would never do that. I mean, I bully myself, but like, in a joking manner. But yeah, I'm not a Therian. I have the face of someone that bullies weird kids. Maybe I don't want a face reveal. Maybe that's not for you to decide. You're a Christian, can you be here? I'm also a Christian, I follow the Bible. Yeah, as long as you're not, like, being an asshole, I don't really care if you're here or not. Just don't be creepy or weird, and we can chill. We can be chill. Like, respect my boundaries? I bet. 1, 2, 3. Dude, the math question, respectfully, screw you. I say that in a joking manner, but absolutely not. Why don't I support LGBTQ and Therians? It's because I follow the Bible, and it says it's sinful. But the Bible also says to love thy neighbor and treat others with respect, and to not judge. So it's not my place to dictate your life. It's my place to say that it's a sin and not lie, but it's not my place to tell you what to do. My job is to educate, not force. And my job as a Christian is to also respect and support and help other people. not help necessarily, like, in that, but just in general, you know, not be a bully. I'm not going to say it's not a sin and say that it's okay to be LGBTQ. It's perfectly okay for you to be here. Like, 100%. You're welcome to be here. But I'm not going to go against my beliefs and, you know, say I support something when I don't. But I'm also going to treat y'all like people, because y'all are still people, and you guys are still welcome on my channel. Because if I want respect, I need to respect other people, and I think a lot of people don't realize that. I can't disrespect other people and expect to be respected back. So yes, I absolutely still respect you guys, and you are absolutely well. Someone left a nasty comment. Honestly, dude, ban them from your chat. If someone leaves you a nasty comment, like, just mute them. Because, like, I've stopped dealing with it too when people post stuff, like, on my videos. Like, I don't even give them the time of day. You know? It's like, why should they dictate your life? If you got a nasty comment on an animation, you shouldn't let that get you down. People are just like that. God created you as a human. So apparently you've never seen my content before, or else you'd know that, 1, I don't think I'm an animal, and 2, I talk about the Bible a lot on here. And that I have, see, you know, I lean conservative. You know, we're getting into politics and stuff, so if you don't want to stay for the rest of the stream, that's chill. I'm not going to judge you for it. But that's the thing, I lean conservative, and it's the conservatives that come up on here and are super hateful for no damn reason. Because they are assuming things about people, instead of just bothering to take a second to ask a simple question. You know, you'd think it wouldn't be that hard, but apparently it is. I view, like, conservative and, forgot the word Democrat on, like, a scale. Like, let's just say that, like, 1 is a radical leftist and 10 is a radical rightist. I am like a 6 or a 7 to a conservative scale. I mostly believe conservative values, but there are a couple democratic values that I agree with. And for a lot of my beliefs, I don't pick one side. It's on in the middle. If you say the 2-digit number meme, they're going to ban you. It's annoying and it's pissing me off. You're just being annoying. You're just blowing up the chat and being annoying. Your fit's trapped. It's almost like I don't really give a shit because my hoodie's comfortable. It makes me feel comfortable on streams. So I throw it on over whatever I'm wearing because I like it. I don't care if it's chopped or lame, whatever you want to call it. Whatever brain rot term you want to call it. Cool. Girl, you're a humanoid. Like, I know. Thank you, though. I already know that. I never claimed to be. If you actually knew what a furry was and took a second to actually bother to ask and educate yourself, you would know that. Yeah, that's annoying, because, like, you're a human. It's like, uh-huh. And you don't know how to, ask basic questions. Fox or wolf? Neither, Ghost Cat. Based off my OC tenor. My opinion on Trump? Meh. 100%. I think the Epstein files should be released. I think he can run a country better than Kamala can. I think that he can somewhat help the economy. But I also think he has a huge ego and that he's a little self-absorbed. So I'm not really, like, against Trump, but I'm also not, oh my gosh, Trump is blah, 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 blah. I'm like, meh. And I also think a lot of MAGA people, not all MAGA people, but some MAGA people take it really too far. Talking politics, people ask questions. Maybe I should just dedicate, like, late night streams to politics, then not do it in the morning, That way there's a time and a place for it. Trump does not hate gay people. He simply does. Trump does not want trans people in women's sports. He does not hate gay people. There is a difference. I feel like politics shouldn't be something you talk about. Well, buddy, I live in America and also have to deal with it considering I work as well now as a teenager. So things also impact me. Things impact my parents. Stuff like buying things in tariffs, selling things, working, taxes also impact me because I live in America. When you're gatekeeping, oh, you're too young for politics. People are allowed to have an opinion. Do I think a lot of teenagers don't understand a lot about politics? I can agree with that. But that does not mean that we should eradicate that. I did not say hating on trans people was okay. I'm simply correcting a statement. There shouldn't be a little kid that watches this stuff because I'm a 13+ channel and 13-year-olds aren't supposed to be on YouTube. I should not have to mind what I say because someone else's parents don't know how to watch their screen time. I say that in the nicest way possible, but I am not responsible for the little kids that happen to stumble across my channel. I am a 13+ channel. If you are below 13, respectfully, you need to get off my channel. If you are 12, 11, 10, 8, whatever, you need to leave. That is not a, hey, please leave. That is a leave. Yeah, YouTube is 13+. If there's a little kid on my channel and they happen to stumble across me talking about politics, that's their problem, not mine. Their parents should be watching what they watch. When you spam your ages, one, it stops me from actually reading messages that I can answer, and two, you are outing yourself as someone that needs to leave. And that's the thing with politics and stuff. As someone who leans mostly conservatives, there are a lot of conservatives that I know I shouldn't say this, but they're just downright, they treat people, they're assholes to people. I will call out both sides because both sides have really crappy people. Because I know a lot of MAGA conservatives will come on here and talk a load of shit and be wrong. That's the thing. When people have questions that they genuinely want to know about, like if I'm a Therian or a furry, what my beliefs are, what I think about this certain political topic, and it's a genuine question, and they're asking it respectfully, and they have a different viewpoint on it than I do, perfectly okay. But when people can be like, you're not an animal, cool. And you are getting so heated over the fact you see someone with an animal mask, you're assuming their entire belief system. Cause, the other day, it was pretty severe. I said that I lean mostly conservative, and someone just claimed that I just hated gay people. Never said that. They just claimed that. Like, genuinely, I do not care if you have a different political belief than me. The whole point of talking to other people is that you're not always going to agree with them. You can't, that's the thing, when your mindset is challenged, you either go to the other side, you get a new perspective, or you learn how to defend your own belief system. That's part of life. I'm a furry, and she, her. This is the kind of furry that makes furries hate her? This is the kind of furry that makes people hate furries? Okay, I don't care. I do not care. If you take effort into hating me because of my belief system, that is your problem and not mine. I'm a Christian, yes. That's the thing, if you disagree with me, that's the thing, I'll come and respect you. The moment you disrespect me, I am going to disrespect you back. Took me a couple hours to make the mask. What's your belief system? It's complicated. My bad. With the question, what's your belief system? I don't agree with every, thing conservative-wise and everything Democrat-wise. So, if you have a more specific question, I'd be more than welcome to answer it, but that is too broad of a question for me personally. Yeah, the person that said I do not believe what you believe, but I do respect other people, that's fair. I'll respect you back. Thank you. And to the people that just came in, we are talking about politics and religion. If you are uncomfortable with the stream, you are more than welcome to skip it. That's perfectly fine. Do I support gender-affirming surgery? I don't support plastic surgery at all, actually. I don't really... Like, that's the thing with, like, nose jobs, facelifts. I don't support that either, because I don't feel like you should alter your appearance. So it's not just that, just plastic surgery in general, I don't really agree with, especially when people are doing it because they feel insecure. It makes me really sad. But with gender-affirming surgery, I am 50-50 on it. I don't think I really lean one way or the other right now. Because I feel like when people, like, this is going to probably get a little sensitive. If you don't want to, if you don't want to talk about this and you want to leave right now, that is perfectly fine. I am not going to judge you for that. But with people being trans, I don't feel like they should get hormones and stuff right away. I think gender dysmorphia is absolutely a real thing. And I think it should be treated as such. And that people should, get gender reassignment as a last resort after years of therapy and stuff. I don't think we should do it right away because of the mass amount of people that do have regrets. Not everyone has regrets, but some people do. And I think it's because people don't explore it. What's your style? I like grunge, but I low-key dress like a camp counselor. I'm gonna be so for real. I usually have I have 10 pairs of the same shorts. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to force somebody to, agree with me. When they ask, it's like, cool, I'll tell you my opinion. I'm not, I've reached the point, I don't feel the need to hide my, political opinion. Because, if you're asking me, why should I hide? I'll be respectful as I can about it. And that's the thing. There has been times that I have been wrong. I am not ashamed to admit that. Thank you, Kelpie. I respect you as well, and thank you. I said thank you twice, but you did say two different things that I needed to say thank you to, so yes. I am 16, and not every person that is MAGA is a bigot. Well, I'm going to double check the definition of bigot before I answer that question, just to make sure that I am speaking correctly. Okay, I was right. Yeah, I think occasionally some MAGA people can be bigoted, but not always. And I am very confident in my religion and belief system. And that's the thing about my channel. I am 16. I have not necessarily debated, but I have had conversations with people that are 13, 14. If people ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. I don't think that's too young to be debating. Because honestly, a lot of my streams that we call debates is really conversation. Because, you know, like, I really like this saying, that when conversations stop, violence happens. I am not a Therian, but thank you. Yeah, I also enjoy hearing other people's opinions, because it's nice seeing different perspectives I didn't think of beforehand, and it helps me relate to other people more. And then I get to... Oh my gosh, I'm trying to form this into words properly. But when I hear other people's opinions that don't exactly align with mine, I get a new perspective on something I haven't really thought of before, and it's easier for me to put myself in their shoes. Yeah, it is a Charlie Kirk quote. I am a girl. I know. I do try my best to take precaution. Some people in here can be very violent. I have gotten death threats on both political sides for my beliefs. That is something that being in the middle has gotten me on YouTube, is a bunch of people on both the left and the right side of politics absolutely despise me. So, I pretty much can't win. Yeah, I do try to be careful. That's why I don't really face reveal or anything, because I don't want someone to, you know, go up and, like, I don't know. I am a Christian. If you are spamming about brain rot, I will ban you from the chat. It's annoying. We are at 40,416. Yeah, part of the reason I like really talking about my religion and stuff is what I think is important, is I see a lot of channels be like, if you're this side, don't interact with me. If you're this side, don't interact with me. And I don't find a problem with saying no politics on people's channels. That's perfectly fine. That's up to them. Some channels don't want you to bring up politics. That doesn't bother me. You know, people have boundaries. What bothers me is when people are like, if you're a Democrat, don't interact. If you're a Republican, don't interact with me. That's what makes me upset. Yeah, or like saying that kind of like both sides. When I say both sides, I do lean more conservative. The reason when I say I lean mostly conservative is because I will say it, and no hate to the people that aren't. A lot of people on the left will hear the word conservative and immediately throw a hissy fit. Conservatives do it too, don't get me wrong, but me being a furry, a lot of my audience are Democrats. And a lot of Democrats, when they hear the word Republican, freak out. Not everyone, don't get me wrong, not everyone. That is why I say I mostly lean conservative, is so people are more likely to sit there and hear me out and actually question what I'm saying before jumping to assumptions. Which I also really like my audience. It gives me more hope in the world, because being homeschooled, I don't see a lot in public, and seeing people disagree with me and still be respectful gives me a lot of hope for the world. When people are like, if you're racist or homophobic, don't talk to me, I think that is a fair thing to say. While I don't support LGBTQ, I also don't support bullying people that are gay. That's the thing. I've had people absolutely bash people that are gay on here, and they get banned. We're going to respect each other here. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's the thing. You're bisexual? Cool. You are still welcome on my channel. I am going to treat you like a human being. Yeah, that's the thing. In real life, I worked at a theme park over the summer. I had straight coworkers. I had gay coworkers. I treated them the same. And genuinely, I loved that coworker so much, though. He's a really good team player. He really wanted to get promoted this year, and I really hope he did. I never got his number, but, like, I really do hope he got promoted, because, like, he is such a good team player, like, genuinely speaking. Because we have free drink fountains at the theme park I worked at. Like, he would always ask everyone for drink runs. He was really chill. I tried to offer when I could. Of course I treat disabled people normally. I have seen all forms of disability working in customer service. I treat them the exact way as I do anybody else. The only time that I have treated someone differently because they were disabled is one time someone was in a wheelchair, and I was working a game where the credit card thing was on the other side of the game, and I have to lean over to take the card. The only time I didn't make her walk over. I just took the card from her and did it myself, even though I don't think I'm supposed to do that, because I wasn't gonna make her get up again, walk all the way over there. I wasn't gonna make her get up from her wheelchair again. That's the only time I've treated somebody differently. If that makes sense at all. I think I stuttered too much through that. I am pro-life. I do think that birth control should be available to people at all times, but I am pro-life. And I also think that, which, warning for talking about rape, if you're sensitive to that, you're more than welcome to go. I do think people that are rapists should get harsher sentences. They need to be treated worse in prison, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. There is no excuse for that. Out of like all of the crimes you can commit, that's one that you never can have a good excuse for. You broke your shoulder? I hope your shoulder. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. I hope your shoulder heals quick. There we go. Did I have Dr. Pepper today? I did. I did have a Dr. Pepper today. Why would I be an anti-furry as a furry? Why do people keep telling me to watch out for November 30th? Hold on, I'm Googling this. This is something stupid, I swear. I literally cannot find anything on this. Okay, whatever. Do you vote? No, I am 16. I cannot vote. I legally cannot vote. I am not a voter. I will be able to vote July 2028. I think. Hold up. I'm gonna double check for y'all. I'm low-key kind of stupid. I was wrong. I will be able to vote July 2027. My bad. I miscalculated that math a little bit. What is November 30th? My favorite ice cream flavor? I personally am more of a gelato girly. I like raspberry gelato. Oh, it's hit a furry day? That is such bullshit. You can't help but laugh at that. Thank you, but my mask is a ghost cat, not anything snowy. I have Animal Crossing. I've never played it. I got it for Christmas and then never got around to playing it very much. I couldn't figure anything out. Like, booted up a world and left it there. I have, like, barely any idea how to play Animal Crossing. I am not the person to ask about that. You pro-Catholic or anti? Neither. I don't agree with, I am a Christian, I'm not denominational, but I also don't agree with some Catholic beliefs and some things they have done in the past. So I am neither pro or anti. I am a mutual party. I am not a Therian. You are incorrect. You are assuming that about me. Yeah, ask Soda Animal Crossing stuff. Soda can help. My favorite food? It depends on the culture. I do like tasting new foods. That depends. So, like, with, like, Thai food, I really like wontons, egg rolls, and, fried rice. But with, like, Mexican food, I still like rice. It depends on the culture on what my favorite food is. I have, like, a favorite per culture. I don't have, like, an overall one. I am non-denominational. I am not Mexican. I am majority American and, like, 6% German, bro. Like, my dad's side... Oh, man, my flower broke. My dad's side is, like, Germans. And I am American. I don't want to face the bill. Nuh-uh. Do you like Lego? I do like Legos. We are at 40,491. I do not identify as a wolf. I am a human, and I know I am a human. Honestly, that made me laugh. I am the lettuce man, you dumb furry mammal thing. Honestly, that one made me laugh. That one's funny. Like, I deadass did not expect that one. I don't need mask tips. I'm confident in my mask making. If you don't face reveal, you're gay. If you don't shut up, you're gay. I can put that right back at you. I don't know what kind of an insult you think that is. Like, what kind of threat is that? Oh my gosh, the notification thing. It's almost like I get emails from YouTube whenever my channel has any problems. I'm sewing flowers on, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I do not support Lettuce Man because Lettuce Man is being a jerk. You're an old subscriber. Welcome back. Welcome back. You can pray for me all you want. Honestly, I've had a not so great month. Go ahead, pray for me. I don't add people on Roblox. I don't know you guys personally. Dude, I have like the Dirt Man meme stuck in my head. Like you know what I'm talking about. It's almost like I already know I'm a furry. Thank you, though. I am a girl, yes. Oh my gosh, how's your litter box? How's yours? Dude, it feels so much later than it is. It's only like 6:35. It feels like it's like 10 or something. I'm trying to show the flowers on. I am a girl, yes. I do not play Gorilla Tag, no. I am not a Therian, and I never claim to be a Therian. Face reveal, face reveal. What's it like when you stop talking, reveal? You have a fish named Tater Tot? I'm not even gonna ask. Y'all, I am not here for relationship advice. Can you guys, like, not, please? Oh my gosh, you have fish named Tater Tot and French Fry? I love that. I am a furry, yes. I like Dr. Pepper. I am a very big fan of Dr. Pepper Zero, yes. You want a voice reveal? This is my real voice. Thanks, I guess. Oh, woohoo. Popular in school? I am not in public school. I am neither popular nor not popular. I simply exist. Oh my gosh, the face reveal, face reveal, face reveal. Do y'all ever stop? Is that like all y'all have to say? Is just face reveal, face reveal? Why? I have a mask on for a reason. I don't post my face for a reason. You spamming face reveal is not going to change the fact that I haven't face revealed. Anyway, look, flower chain. Wow, flower chain. Woohoo. Sewing all the pieces on. How many flowers did I make today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I made 14 flowers today. I'm sewing on my 10th one. Because I'm doing a color every day. Today I picked white. Yesterday was pink. I don't think I worked on this yesterday. I think it may have been the day before. But the last time I worked on it, it was pink. Also, that's the thing. Why would I listen to a random, like, 10-year-old telling me to face reveal? What, in the nicest way possible, what significance does that have to me? Does that have to me on my decision? It just makes me mad. It's just annoying. I know I'm a human, and my mask isn't even a wolf, so you can't even tell what it is. You know, I am weird. I just don't care. Because I'd rather be weird than boring. I'm 16. Also, if you are under 13, that means if you are 12, 11, 10, or below, you need to get off my channel. That does not mean to say your age. If you are below 13, you go. That does not mean to spam your age. Y'all don't listen to you. If you're below 13, you don't need to tell me, just go. Just go. Thank you to the person that just said okay bye. Genuinely thank you for not sitting there and spamming your age. Thank you. That is more respect than most people give me. And if you're 5, you need to not watch my videos. You can't control us? No, but I can ban you from the chat and make sure you can't talk because you just outed yourself. And report you to YouTube for being under 13. Yeah, 13 means 13 or up, so if you're 13, you can stay. Yeah, the people that didn't know, there's no need to apologize if you didn't know. You're not the ones that's making me mad. You're not making me mad. You didn't do anything wrong. It's not your fault that you stumbled across a stream that was 13 plus. It's the people that are being like, I'm gonna stay anyway, that are the problem. Okay, you're 9. You don't need to tell me, just go. Why is this concept so hard to grasp? If you are under 13, don't say it in the chat, just go. Because if you're spamming it, you're gonna get your account banned and then you can't come back when you are 13. Yeah, the person that said, oh, you just joined, you didn't know you needed to be 13, that's fair. I'm not mad at you. If you just leave, that's fair. You know, you accidentally stumble across it sometimes. That's fair. You don't know sometimes. It's the people that are going, I'm 9. Then go. Then go. 13 plus. That means 13 or older. Then you won't get new subscribers. Cool. I don't feel comfortable. That's the thing. People are like, don't talk about this. There could be kids on your channel. And then I say, I don't want kids on my channel. And they're like, well, you can't do that. Why should I have to dictate my life because kids won't leave? Why is this so hard? You know, the same thing, people that are saying, I'm 15, I'm 16. You're flooding the chat. You're a kid too. I am a teenager. I am fine with teenagers being on my channel. I do not want little kids on my channel. I'm 6 or 7 years old and you stay. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because I didn't hear you? That's fine. You didn't hear me? I am not mad at people like you. It's the people that are staying on purpose even though they know. If you didn't know, that's not your fault. If you're 10, I'm 10, is that okay? Is 10 higher or lower than 13? It's lower. No, it's not okay. Yes, fish below 13 can watch. I'm not trying to sound mean, but at this point it's like, if you are below 13, no, you're not. You know, it's not cool if you're 12 to stay. That means you still need to leave because you're not 13 or above. How is this account at 40k subs? I am literally giving you guys a chance to leave and come back when you're older. Because the people that are like, oh, I'm 12. If you just go, you're more than welcome to come back when you are 13. When you're spamming, I'm 12, I'm 11. You're going to get banned and then you can't come back later because you're not understanding the boundary. Like, it's that simple. You realize that it's under 13, you leave, you come back when you're 13. You know that you're under 13, you're staying anyway, and you're announcing it, and you don't leave, cool, you get banned, and you can't come back at all. Why is this so hard to understand? It is a very simple boundary. And to the person that said they were gonna go because they're 12, cool. I'll be happy to have you back when you're 13. Like, genuinely speaking, thank you for respecting my boundary. You are more than welcome here when you are 13. As a 16-year-old, I don't want to talk to 7-year-olds online. I don't feel comfortable doing that. And the fact, because I say that little kids don't understand boundaries, and this is proving my point. It's proving my point. Yes, I am 16. I literally have a car. I have a car and a job. You're going to be 13 tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. You're coming back tomorrow. I will be more than welcome to wish you a happy birthday tomorrow. I say more than welcome. I will be more than happy to wish you a happy birthday when you come back tomorrow. I'm not a Therian. If you are 7, if you are 8, if you are 9, if you are 10, if you are 11, or you are 12, go. Dude, moderators insta-ban people. I've given y'all enough warnings. I'm not gonna. If you're under 13, you shouldn't even be on YouTube anyway. You're gonna ban all your chat? No, I'm not. Dude, a lot of my, surprisingly, a big chunk of my audience is 18-year-olds in college. Like, I know a large majority of my audience is 13. Another large majority is around college age. If you are below 13, go. Stop telling me what your age is, just go. I don't care if you're 9. I don't care. I don't know who you are personally. I have a cousin that's 7. You know, I don't hate my cousin. I spend time with my cousin that is 7. At the same time, I am not going to show my 7-year-old cousin my stream because it is not appropriate for her age group. So why would I do that? I am warning you guys and being like, hey, this content is not for you. I am not comfortable talking to you. And you're being like, well, I don't care if you're uncomfortable. I'm going to stay anyway. So you have no respect for other people. Got it. You feel bad for my cousin? Womp womp. Not the average football kids. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the warning I'm leaving. Thank you for being respectful. I appreciate it. And you are more than welcome to come back when you're 13. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're below 13, you're more than welcome to come back when you are 13. Like, my channel will most likely still be here when you're 13. Little sun cat. Thank you so much for the super chat. What is that glisten profile picture? Are you okay? That caught me so off guard because I looked to see if there was a message attached to it to read. I saw the glisten profile picture and I was like, that you jump scared me a little bit, I'm gonna be for real. It's a funny profile picture, but I was not expecting that. She's not a furry. Yes, I am. People under 13 can stay if they want. No, they can't. Dude, the person that said they have a cat named Biscuit Coin, I genuinely thought you said your cat is named Bitcoin. I looked at that and I was like, you named your cat Bitcoin? My name is not Charlotte. I do not have a common name. Thank you, little sun cat with the glisten profile picture. Love your bits. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, they cannot stay. If you're under... Okay, that's a... There we go, turning slow mode on. Yeah, if you are 13, yeah, 13 plus means 13 or more. Why did I say more? It's above, not more. Yeah, anyone claiming they're under 13, just ban them. See, this is why I don't like streaming at night. Because, like, more people are here, but then it gets chaotic and I don't like it. Stop saying your age. I literally do not care. Yeah, and if you're under 13, you don't need to announce it. Because you know what that does? Shows me that you're just staying anyway. And the people that are saying I'm 17, you're making it harder for my mods to catch things because you keep talking. You're more than welcome to talk, but there's no need to say your age. They're not banning everyone that's quiet. And I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I genuinely can't get to other messages because people are spamming their ages. And it's getting to the point that I can't read other messages. Anyway. I just want you to know, if you're under 13 and you're staying on my stream on purpose, I want you to know you are not being a, oh my gosh, I'm such your biggest fan. You are openly violating well, I'm under 13, I look up to you. If you truly looked up to me, you would respect my boundary. You would. You cannot claim to be big fans and openly ignore what I am telling you. Square root is the square root of 196. Uzi, thank you for the super chat, but I am not going to be doing that math. Oh, hey, Lampshade. Yes, Lampshade, you came at the... Good luck, Lampshade. That's all I'm gonna say is good luck. See, I didn't even know Lampshade was here because y'all are spamming so much. Yeah, y'all do realize you'd get your questions answered if you wouldn't spam them. Like, can we give everyone a chance to talk, please? Why you have to be 13? One, little kids, I am 16, I'm not comfortable talking to little kids. It's not something I'm comfortable with. Especially because I do mostly live streams. I do not want to talk directly to children. That makes me insanely uncomfortable. 2, my channel has a lot of lore in it that is gory, I curse, and it gets political and religious sometimes. I'm not responsible for that. 3, YouTube is 13+. 4, the fact that I'm saying I'm a 13+ channel and people are just spamming their ages anyway, saying I'm gonna stay anyway, proves to me that little kids don't respect boundaries, or little kids look at a YouTuber and don't realize that they're also a person. They can say they do. Yeah, I'm sorry, my mom texted me that my clothes were in the dryer. Yeah, I'm sorry for the loud notification. My mom sent me a message on Messenger letting me know that my clothes were done being washed. I didn't know she washed my laundry for me because most of the time I do. Not most of the time. Sometimes she does it, sometimes I do it. I didn't realize she did laundry for me, and she's like, the clothes are in the dryer. Or still in the dryer, and it's like, girly, I didn't know you were doing laundry. How was I supposed to know they were even in the dryer? What do you mean still? I didn't even know they were in the dryer. Be back when you're 13, and I will be more than happy to welcome you back when you were 13. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, YouTubes have to be 16 for live streams, and I am 16. Which, funny thing, I turned 16 right before that rule updated. Because I was 15 when the rule was announced, the TOS, the Terms of Service, was going to be raised from 13 to 16 for streaming. And then I turned 16 like a week or two before it got updated. So I barely made it. Your birthday's in 2 days and you're 12. I'd appreciate it if you'd wait the 2 days, please. Because when I make exceptions, people start flooding the chat with more. Fair question, though. I'll give you that one. That's a fair question. I am a girl. Also, you're good. You don't need to apologize. You know, like, when people don't know pronouns, it's fine to say they. That's, like, pretty universal. Like, that's chill. If you don't know what my pronouns are, they's fine. But I am a she, her, for future reference. But yeah, no need to feel bad. I physically cannot make my lives 13+. That's the thing. When I click live stream, I have the option this content is made for adults. This content is made for kids. I literally click the adult option. No, if you're younger than 13 and chill, no, you're disrespecting my boundary. It's not negotiable. But anyway, bye, Soda. Where are you going at 7 p.m. at night? I appreciate the work, but we got all of these done today. It's 14 flowers over this course of 2 live streams. They do. YouTube really needs to add a made for teens option. Literally just so YouTubers can, you know, I'm 16. My content is targeted from 13 to 21. That is my target audience, especially with my writing and stuff. If you're a little older than me, that's fine. If you're like 50, that's kind of weird. But yeah, I have audience members that are like 22. I don't really care. If you're not being a creep, you know. You're 13 in 6 hours. It is a lot of people's birthday. Happy early birthday. You make sure to get on the next live stream and I'll wish you a happy birthday. Turn on gifts, you're trying to send a gift. My gifts are on. My super thanks is actually on. I don't know why it's not letting you. Oh, my streams are a highlight of your day. I'm glad. Today is your birthday. We have a lot of birthdays in the chat. Happy birthday. If you are below 13, you gotta go. You turned 13 in 2 minutes. You know, that's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah is taller than little bro. Considering I'm 5'2", a lot of things are taller than me. 11 is under 13. You gotta go. It's on Saturday. You're gonna be 17 in December. I'm going to be 17 next July. I have a summer birthday, which means I get to sweat my ass off on my birthday every year. Because it's getting hotter in my town. Every freaking year. (6'2"). You are a foot taller than me. I'm kind of short, bruh. I do want snow too. You go live on YouTube, you need like okay, that person that's like, Asai, I just made a post. I was scared if it was hate or not, so I like went on here and checked. And I was like, unpopular opinion, and I was like, oh crap, this is gonna be hate. It was not. That scared me for a second. That kind of spooked me out for a second, I'm not gonna lie. I get spooked. Is 5'10" at 16 short for a guy? It is not. The average height for a male in America is 5'8". So 5'10" for a guy is considered tall. My dad is also 5'10". Dude, my dad is literally 5'10". He keeps being like, I'm like barely average height. Shut up. Shut up. You can reach the top shelf. Stop your complaining. Shut up. Ethereum type? I'm not Ethereum. Which, I totally make fun of my mom. Like, I'm 5'2". My mom right now is like 5'10", 5'11". Or not 5'10", 4'10", 4'11". I absolutely bully her for it. Jokingly. But at any time, she'll take me to Walmart, like, insert real name, can you reach that? And I look down, it's like, why? Because you're too short to do so. And then she gives me that mom look, and then I grab what she needs. I am a furry. Yeah, how do y'all know your parents' heights? Mainly because it's a running joke that when I complain that I'm 5'2", my mom, and I quote almost every time, just says, "Be glad I married someone tall." Every time. It's like, thanks, Mom. That doesn't mean I'm not short, though. That doesn't mean I don't struggle to reach things, though. Ow, I cracked my neck. That hurt, not gonna lie. That hurt a little bit. That kind of hurt. Ouchie. Ow. Okay. Yeah, anyway, sorry that this stream got, super political and, oh my goodness, I hope you guys have a good day, though, genuinely, or a good night. You know what? Screw it. Have a good rest of November. That sounds like I'm never gonna, okay, you know, I give up. Bye!